Welcome back, guys. It is so nice to see you guys. I am back to our Monday night live. I am so excited. I want you guys to let me know if you're just hopping on now. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're from. I'm going to go grab something really fast, and I have a super exciting topic that we're going to be going over. So just hold still. I'm coming. Awesome. So no one put their name here. So guys, I see a bunch of people on. So shoot over. Let me know where you're from. Today I'm going to be doing a open Q&A. Taking the back. So any questions you guys have in terms of training, nutrition, digestive issues, my training, what I eat, I want you guys to ask away. You got Tank in the background. Say hi, Tank. Say hi. We just got back from an incredible weekend. We went to Summer Smash. Well, I went to Summer Smash, and Tank got babysit from my mom. So I had just such a great event. It's an event with First Form. As you guys know, they are, those are the supplements that I use with my clients when I create protocols, and I truly am so passionate about them. And it was just so nice being around just so many people that are into health and wellness and just like-minded individuals with such a great mindset. And I just got back, so I just picked up Tank. So he's super excited to be back home. So, hey, Mark, what is up? We got Sammy from London. Awesome. Do you guys have any questions for me? And thank you so much, Mark. I am so happy to hear you are loving the core videos. If you guys are looking for some epic core workouts, I have playlists for you. Like entire playlists. I have a workout playlist, and then I have it separated into legs, shoulders, abs, back, upper body, arms. Everything is follow along. If you turn up the volume, I take you guys through, explain my cues, instructions to maximize everything when you're lifting. Like what goes on in my head when I'm lifting and doing these. That's what I am teaching you guys in all of my follow along workouts. And I have over 33 different workouts. So if you're looking for something good to train, to go beast mode, to build some freaking muscle, go check out all my playlists. I got tons there for you. If you guys are hopping on, let me know if you have any questions. We're doing an open Q&A. And then I also have I have a nutrition talk for you as well. And don't mind me losing the voice a little bit. It's just from the weekend that I had. Oh, hi, beautiful. Let's see. Mark says, I didn't see it in my smoothie video. Do you use the glycogen? So the ignition. So when I do post-workout, I do my post-workout stack. It's the Vegan Power Pro with the ignition. And I will link that below for you guys. It's my recovery stack. It makes such a big difference. If you guys are not doing proper post-workout nutrition, that is like, and you're on, especially if you're on fat loss too, you're going to be in that catabolic zone, which is muscle breakdown. So when you're training, you're breaking down your muscle, and you need to get in protein, some carbohydrates in order to stop that process so that you're not going to continue to break down your muscle, and that you can go anabolic and start rebuilding and repairing. If you're already in a caloric deficit, or if you're training fasted, all of that, you do want to make sure you're getting that good post-workout nutrition of both the protein and the right carbohydrate in order to stop that process, aid in recovery so that you're able to maintain your muscle on a cut, as well as build muscle and maximize your results as well. So I will put that below for you, Mark. I do not put the glycogen replenishment in the smoothie. You could put it in the smoothie 100%. And just cut down on the berries a little bit, or keep them both based off of your macros. What I like to do, Mark, sometimes if I do throw it in the smoothie, I'll just do half the amount of the ignition and keep my berries in there. But how are you liking the smoothie? Let's see that. Let's see here. Let's see. If you guys are hopping on, let me know where you're from. Let me know what your names are. I want to know all of your questions, training, nutrition, gut health, whatever it is. Sammy said he loved my protein smoothie video. Can I do one for lunch and dinner? Absolutely. So I'm going to actually tell you guys some ideas and things that I have coming your way. So if you guys not have seen my morning smoothie, I did a whole video on how to create the perfect breakfast, as well as what I consume every single day to help me stay lean year round, to help me feel my best self, keep my immune system up, support my gut health, all of that, and maintain my lean muscle mass. And I will put, if you guys just go on my YouTube, literally it's my breakfast smoothie. It's like 3 videos ago, and everything I have in the description for you guys, all linked, the whole recipe. And I take you through and I share with you guys everything in terms of why it's so important to break your fast with different nutrients, what nutrients I do, the foods that I consume, as well as I take you through that entire recipe. And I have plant-based and the non-plant-based option as well. So check out my smoothie. Sammy. So Sammy, I actually have some really good videos coming your way. I did the my top 10 food hacks, food swaps yesterday. So if you guys are going for overall health, fat loss, I did 10 healthy food swaps that I made, included recipes and everything for you that helped me lose over 50 pounds and maintain my current physique. So go check that out if you're looking for a lot of recipe ideas, a lot of healthy food swaps that are simple just to take your health to its next level, or just learn a little bit, because there's, I'm not here to tell you guys one thing is good and one thing is bad. I'm here just to share my experience, my knowledge, the education. I'm kinesiology, CSCS, holistic nutrition, GAPS practitioner. I've worked with over 600 clients, and I specialize in the gut. And that's my thing. I healed my body. I got myself here all myself. So I just want to share with you guys all the knowledge and all the knowledge that I'm continuing to learn, so that you could just see a different way of looking at things and maybe take one thing that really helps you and benefits you in that way. So I have that coming your way. I was also going to do a full thing for my females out there on how I lost my period. So I lost my period for over 7 years, and then I got it back naturally. So I wanted to do a part 1 and part 2 for all my females on hormones, the effects of training on hormones, as well as the protocol and things that I research and how I got my period back naturally, doing that as well. And I have a whole protein one coming up soon, taking you guys through how to calculate your protein, different sources of protein. I have so much coming your way, and I can't wait. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Click that little share button on the below, guys. If you guys are on, all of you on, click the share button, share this with a friend. I just want to create an incredible community to help more people. So subscribe, share. I'm putting my heart and soul. I put a new workout every Wednesday for you guys. Every Sunday, you're going to learn something crazy educational about protein. I'll bring you more recipes. I just did the hacks one. I did the smoothie. Check out my page. Check out my playlist. I got fasting playlists, what I eat in the day. And I just have so much there for you guys, and so much more coming. And I just want to say thank you for your support. I really love all of the comments, all of the engagement, and hearing how you guys like these recipes and how you're feeling better and you're losing weight and your digestion feels better. That truly just means so much to me. Sam, any thoughts on power plate, vibration plate as a part of training or recovery? Absolutely, Sam. I think that is incredible. I love the effect that it has on your lymphatic system. So that really helps move, get circulation, everything going, which help flush out the toxins out of the lymphatic system, which is so important. So in terms of, would I say the power plate over strength training? I would say no. I would say the power plate in terms of helping with your lymphatic system, doing some stretching on it to help get your body opened up, 100% for recovery. But in terms of strength training, I wouldn't say take away the strength training and replace it with the power plate. I think it's a good option to kind of have both in there and utilize that for recovery. If that was helpful, let me know, Sam, and let me know if you have any questions. Mark got up to 150 pounds on his wall sit. Mark, wherever you live, Mark, I'm going to come. We're going to put a few plates on top of me. And then I want you to come stand on top of me and we're going to do a challenge. I want to challenge you to a wall sit challenge because that's beast mode. That is freaking, I love that. Tank, that is beast mode. Do you guys want me to bring Tank on too? If you do, let me know. And I have him over here. So Sam, thanks. Wasn't sure if I should use it before or after a workout. So Sam, before a workout, I don't like to do static stretching. So when it comes to your muscles, you have static and you have dynamic stretching. Static is holding a stretch for a period of time, allowing it to release. Dynamic is more of, doing leg swings. Like when you see the runners do the leg swings, you're moving your body, opening hip openers, hip circles, just mobility, arm circles. That's more dynamic. Prior to a workout, I like to do more dynamic, getting blood flow to the muscle. So doing the power plate to get some stimulation. You could even do some squats on it for leg day to warm up your legs. And then afterwards, you could hold stretches, like hold your quad stretch while standing on it and do more of the static stretching to allow your muscles to relax, because doing too much static stretching could actually affect the stretch reflex when you are training. So, hit or miss, but I would say if you have a power plate and you have the opportunity to use it, do some dynamic work on it before for just a few minutes. And then afterwards, use it to hold some static stretching. You're going to feel great. You're going to have a great lymphatic system, and it's going to do some good for you. That's a great piece of equipment. Awesome. If you guys are hopping on right now, let me know what your name is, where you're from. Click the share button. Share this with a friend. We're creating a community here. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know if you have questions, gut health, training, nutrition, whatever it is. I also want to know, Sammy, Mark, today, what do you guys think of this topic? Can cardio, too much of it, make you gain weight? Because I wanted to cover that with you, as well as I want you guys to keep asking questions as well. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer all of your questions while I'm covering this topic, because I feel like it's very important. So throw your comments over here, throw all of your questions. I'm going to start talking about this, and then I'm going to continue to answer you guys' questions. So stay with me. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about, you guys ready for it? Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I took notes and everything, guys, for you guys. All right, so today we're going to be talking about, I would say, the number one mistake that people make, especially females too, even males, when going into fat loss. And this is cardio. Because when you do cardio in excess, it could actually cause you to gain weight. And I know this is something that people don't like to hear, but I want to discuss that with you guys today, tell you the science behind it and how to effectively get long-term sustainable results when it comes to fat loss and what I do with my clients. So keep throwing your questions to the side. I'm going to cover this, and then we're going to answer more of your questions. And I'm going to be sipping some water on the side because girls are hydrated. So when going for fat loss, we are typically stuck in the mindset of calories in versus calories out. We think, you know what, we need to either be very low calories because we want to lose this weight fast. When we want fat loss, we want to take our calories low fast. We ramp up our cardio fast because we want to lose it fast. Because let's face it, we want a magic pill. We want things to just be click. So what I tend to see, and the number one mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to fat loss is, we don't want to eat a lot less, so we end up doing excessive amounts of cardio. And what happens is when you are on a caloric deficit, okay, guys, your body, you're consuming less food. Now, on top of that, we are pushing training volume up hard, okay? If lifestyle is still there in terms of we have a lot of stress going on, as well as we're not getting adequate sleep, or we're traveling a lot and our sleep cycle is getting thrown off our circadian rhythm. We have day-to-day stress. And the longer we are doing all of these things, we're on the deficit, we're lowering our calories, we're not getting enough sleep, the stress is going. What happens is your body becomes into a chronic state of stress. And some females too, they lose their period because when we go on a lower calorie diet, we tend to go toward a lower fat diet. So we're not getting in all of our fat soluble vitamins as well as those act anti-inflammatory, all of that. So too much cardio, all of that, cortisol levels start to rise. The longer you're on fat loss, of course, you guys know your body adapts pretty fast. So you cut a little bit of calories, you add some cardio in, you lose a little bit of weight, and then like 2 weeks later, you hit a little pause, and then you keep doing it. That down, more cardio up. And then what happens is energy starts going down. You start hitting more plateaus and you start feeling like you're retaining water. I work with a lot of clients like this. They'll come to me and they'll be like, I can't lose any more weight. I'm retaining water. I have no energy. I'm getting cravings. If I lose the weight, I can't keep it off. I gain it all back. It's a cycle. And what happens is when you're doing too much cardio and the cortisol levels go up, it throws off your leptin and your ghrelin levels. Those are your hunger and satiety cues. Those, you're going to realize you're getting more cravings, like I said, and you're feeling less satisfied. If you're not getting the proper diet in terms of post-workout nutrition, prioritizing the protein, prioritizing the carbohydrates, prioritizing the sources that they're coming from, because I truly believe, and I did a whole video on this called It's Not About Calories When It Comes to Fat Loss. If you guys Google it, it says, do calories matter when it comes to fat loss? That's on my page, a whole video on that. It really doesn't. It's about the food you're consuming as well. So the number one mistake I would say is doing too much cardio. So what do? You want to lose weight. You think you got to do a ton of cardio. Doing too much cardio throws up the cortisol, like I said, and that puts your body into that state and that pause. Throws off our hormones, and then we get stuck. So the best thing and the approach that I take with my clients is we look at everything as like a trifecta, okay? I look at everything in terms of we got hormones, we got sleep, we got training, we got what their lifestyle is in terms of traveling, work, their food schedule, the foods they're eating, and the recovery, as well as age too, because your age, you have different hormones, especially women getting older, hitting more menopause. You have the changes in your estrogen and progesterone levels, and your body becomes less insulin sensitive, meaning your metabolism slows down and your body doesn't want to retain the skeletal muscle mass. So you have to prioritize the right macronutrients and the right foods and the right training to get your insulin sensitivity up and to get you to not hit these plateaus and get those fat loss. So when it comes to fat loss, the approach that I like to take with my clients is a little different. It's not just about, if you go to a coach, guys, this is a red flag. If they take you very low, very fast, and they never look at other things like your gut health, your fasting schedule, your sleep, your circadian rhythm, your stress, if you're on your period, if you're menopause, your past diet history, if they're not addressing all of those, they're not customizing it to you. They're not. And I do that with all my clients. I go through, I customize everything to them. When it comes to fat loss, it's number one. It's with the training, you want to prioritize the strength training over the cardio. You want to maintain the lean skeletal muscle mass, especially as we're getting older. I never recommend going less than 3 strength training sessions a week. If you're new to training, you could do full body workouts, or you can go on my page and do an upper body workout, a lower body workout, and then pick a full body workout on my page too, and follow those. Focus on the progressive overload, but you want to prioritize the strength training anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week based off of your level, your experience, and don't go from 0 to 5, guys. If you're at 0, start with 3. Prioritizing the cardio is going to burn the calories for the moment. It's going to increase the cortisol a lot, but it's not going to have anything in terms of the body recomposition, which is our muscle mass to fat mass. So by increasing your cardio, instead, if you guys probably done this, you increase the cardio, you're a little tired, so you start backing off on the strength training. Yeah, and then you start taking less steps. So then you're burning less calories and you're doing more cardio and you feel like shit. So number one, prioritize the strength training when it comes to it. Then look at your steps. Next would be making a step goal for yourself. 5K steps is considered sedentary. Track your steps. I will put below the app that I use. It is the best. You don't need to get a watch or nothing. You can track your food in it, your progress pictures. You can mark me as your advisor and DM me, and I can help you and go in there and help you guys as well. So go check that out if you're looking for something to track your steps so you don't have to buy anything. See where your steps are for a few days and say they're 2,000. Make a step goal of 4,000 maybe for each, and then bump it up a little bit. And start making a step goal, because that movement is going to help with your insulin sensitivity, help with your digestion, and you're going to be burning more calories throughout the day. So prioritize strength training, make the step goal, start yourself off on a slight deficit so that as your body adapts, you're not one extreme to the next, that there's actually wiggle room to where you can make these changes. The next thing that I address with my clients is going to be diet and supplementation. I have them with all of their foods, have them put them in the app for me. So when we check in every week, I'm looking at their foods in terms of, you know what, these nutrients with the age and everything we're going through, I want these key nutrients. So let's start swapping out our food. You don't got to go again from, 0 to 100 with your diet. Make a change with one meal. Try doing my breakfast smoothie. You're going to get quality protein, fats, all of that. That smoothie is going to make you feel full, satisfied. It'll help you lose weight because you're going to get the right nutrients and you're not going to get cravings, and you're going to provide yourself with everything it needs to rebuild and repair. So make a small change in the beginning. Start with a breakfast, try the breakfast smoothie, or try, I have some recipes on here as well. I have a whole recipe playlist, and make one change. And then I like to look at my clients through over the course of the week. And I'm like, okay, we're doing this. She likes to have a lot of these oils, or her schedule's very busy here. So you know what? Let's swap out this, and this. It'll be easy. We're going to get more omega-3s in. We're going to go for her brain health, and we're going to add in zinc because we're hitting this age here, and we are on birth control here. So we want to make sure we're replenishing that. So number 3 is looking at your diet instead of just the calories and going for the Quest bar or Quest chips that are high protein, but all processed stuff. Look at your food as fueling it. I have tons of videos on here on my top protein sources that are unique, all of the key nutrients, everything for healing. Look, educate, not even educate, just listen, see if you guys learn anything from it. See if there's anything that you think would benefit you. It's just me sharing my experience, but I just want to let you know that I have a ton of videos on unique protein sources, all of them, and I do a new one every single Sunday for you guys. And then the next one is people don't look at things, and this is what I look at as well, supplements. And then I got 2 more. So with supplements with my clients, I like to prioritize gut hormones. I don't stick them on pre-workouts, branched chain amino acids. I feel like those are literally a waste of money. I say put your money to things that are going to work on the main thing, the gut. When you guys are born, I don't know if you know this, but you have 3 systems that are all come first. And the second system that develops in the baby is the intestine. Liver, your kidneys, everything grows off of that intestine. You have your vagus nerve, all of your nerves run down to your gut, okay? With my client, I prioritize gut health, anti-inflammatory, hormone regulation, so that they have more energy, their digestion system feels on point. So bowel regularity, all that comes together. So more energy, they're lighter in the belly, more focused, no aches and pains in the morning, that feeling of swelling. Like I said, the cravings went away, the insulin levels start coming. So I don't put clients on pre-workouts and all that. I look at, what do we have going on in the body? What are our goals? Get, and what are the key things that are going to bridge the gaps with the diet, because diet comes first, guys. What's going to bridge the gaps and take us to that next level, so that when we're on a cut, we are making sure that we are getting in the good proper post-workout nutrition that we talked about, as well as we are supporting our sleep, our cortisol levels. I use different herbs with my clients that are blends with ashwagandha in them, so we get our cortisol levels down, we burn fat. And we retain all of the muscle. That's why I'm lean and I have my muscle still. When I lost those 50 pounds, I did it in a way that was slow with refeeds, all exactly what I do. And then I always have game plans too, and I reverse diet right out. But the way that I set it up, sometimes they end up eating more food and losing weight. That's my goal, to build my clients' metabolism. The other two things you need to look at, instead of doing excess cardio, are going to be your sleep and stress. I'm going to say it, guys. If you are sleep deprived, it is 100% going to affect your body. Sleep deprivation, okay? Truly, it truly does. So you actually have two hormones in your gut, your serotonin and your melatonin. Serotonin's helping getting your sleep in. That's when your gut microbiome is healing. That's when you're getting autophagy. That's when you're getting all this stuff. What happens getting sleep bumps up your cortisol, affects serotonin, affects your melatonin. You're going to feel like poop, and that could absolutely stall progress. So I look at my clients' sleep. I always see how much sleep we're getting. Aiming for at least 7-8 hours a night uninterrupted is key, so you don't get in the sleep debt and have to make up for it, guys, as well as looking at stress and how the stress is throughout the week, because you're getting close to your period, or if you're through something, is if they're ready to go on fat loss, we're in the place to go into fat loss. I say, hey, for the next 2-3 months, what do you have planned? Do you have a lot of events? Is this a good time to do fat loss? If you're in a place where you're high stress and all that, it will affect your fat loss, guys. So make sure that you are strategically planning everything. So I want to go through all of these again, and then I want to actually answer all of your questions. So if you're hopping on, send over your questions, nutrition, training, gut health, any of that. These, what I was going through, and I'm going to be saving for you guys under my I have a whole playlist called Weekly Live. You guys can go back and watch this. But let's go back through it. So the number one mistake that people make when going for fat loss is doing too much cardio and too low calories too fast. But really, we're talking about doing excessive amounts of cardio. When you're going for fat, and because that affects your hormones, that affects your cortisol levels, and all of these affect weight loss as well as hormones. So in terms of it, number one, prioritizing the strength training over cardio, getting your body moving through steps, and then adding in cardio as a supplementation. Do not do HIIT every single day. Do not do HIIT 5 days a week. 1 to 2 days a week is fine, guys. You can do too much HIIT 100%. Looking at your stress and your sleep and prioritize those. Looking at key nutrients in food and choosing quality foods over things like the questions and other dealing with these issues. What do I need to bridge the gaps? If it's a digestive issue, whatever it is, look into your supplementation. And if you guys ever need help with anything, I put all my emails below. You guys could direct contact me. I'm also taking on clients right now, so to work with me in terms of healing your gut, prioritizing your hormones. Everything I do is customized to my, and I like to make it to where I say this: I will be the last coach you need, and I don't want you to need me forever. I want you in and out so I can help more, because I believe that I was put here and went through everything I went through with my eating disorder, the 15 types of parasites, the H. pylori, the SIBO, that several times, and losing the period and all that, because I was meant to help people. So I to help you guys. And yeah, so if you guys ever need help, I will put all my information below. I'm going to see if we have any more questions here, but if you guys are heading off, make sure again you guys subscribe. I got a new video this Wednesday. We are doing a full shoulder and glute follow along workout using just a Smith machine. I will be putting it up at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As well as this Sunday, I have a whole new video for you guys too on how to calculate your protein, as well as how to increase your protein, both plant-based and non-plant-based options with recipes included. It's like a complete guide to protein. So make sure that you guys do have all of your notifications on if you guys would like to see that. And always let me know what you guys want to see more of. So can you guys hear me now? Here. Awesome. So Sam, if you're still on, it says thoughts on breaking up workouts twice a day to speed up fat loss goals without overtraining or being able to incorporate weight workout types and hits. So Sam, I believe that is kind of overdoing it in a sense. So hit workouts, they're intense. I wouldn't recommend hit workouts more than twice a week. It's not about speeding up fat loss. It's about getting long-term sustainable results. If you go too hard too fast, think about it. Are you going to be able to maintain 2-a-days the rest of your life? If you can't maintain that the rest of your life and you don't think that's a lifestyle on top of low calories, then as soon as you lose the weight, you're going to go back and it's going to come right back on. So slow and steady wins the race. I like to set my clients up to where we're taking it, we're getting them their results, but they're keeping their results and they're not yo-yo dieting anymore. That's why I say last coach you'll ever need. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys found this helpful tonight. I will be back at you next Monday with another live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be putting everything below for you guys in terms of the smoothie. I want you guys to go search my page because if you're new, I have so much stuff on digestion and gut health, hormones, tons of workouts. Follow me on Instagram. I'm in my Instagram stories every single day doing full nutrition talks, as well as I'm in TikTok as well. And I post stuff on my Instagram platform as well. So if you guys want to see more of me here, daily tips, nutrition, all of that, head over to my Instagram, follow me there, and just know that this is a huge platform and I am dedicated to truly at 5 p.m. So turn it all on, invite your friends, and let's create an incredible community. And Sammy, thank you so much for that kind comment. You said you're so glad you came across me. I've never felt or come across someone who looks at gut health, hormone regulation every time I mention these tips, including gluten, dairy, wheat. People always think I'm crazy. So thank you for helping all of us. I feel you. When I went to all those doctors and even just like going to, like when I first started bodybuilding and I hired my first coach, it is basic rice, chicken, asparagus diet. What is that doing for your hormones? What is that? That's why all of a sudden you're like 30s, 40s, and you're like, I'm hitting all these health problems. What did I do wrong? You're not doing nothing wrong. It's just, it's almost, and now it hit you. So now you got to adjust your diet, your lifestyle for your hormones. It's not just about macros anymore. And when I first started, doing bodybuilding and all that, I thought it was just about calories in versus calories out. I'll be honest with you. And it's truly not. It's truly about the hormones. And I have a whole bookshelf over here because I read so much, and I'm about to buy a Kindle or a Kubu, trying to research. If you guys have a Kindle or a Kubu, I think it's called, let me know if you guys like them, because I'm reading so much because I want to keep educating myself on everything. I'm reading a whole book right now on every anatomy of the gut, and it's so incredible. So I continue to educate myself so that I could continue to share more with you guys, everything I implement through me, and I just want to help people. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys have an incredible Monday, an incredible week, and just get ready for some epic stuff this week. And yeah, I love you guys. Tank loves you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day. Love you guys. See you next week, and I'll see you on Wednesday actually for our new workout.